It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you can join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Cavaliers again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. And this matchup with the Mavericks is the first meeting of the season. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Now, here is Miller to the inside. Smith shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Duren.
And the word is out on Josh Smith being a gifted dunker. But that really speaks to his overall athleticism. He can run, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the best of you.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson. DA.
We talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, he'll be ready. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Edwards. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that 3-ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the 3-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
Now here's Porter. Puts up a 3. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Pass to Kamare. Cleveland moving it around. Cunningham for 3. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Porter with it. Outside Butler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the pick-and-roll game of Jimmy Butler gets better every year. He has a better and better understanding of what to take advantage of.
He can't hit. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Cavaliers on D. Pass to Duren. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Pippen misses. Cleveland with the ball. Cunningham outside. Down low. And stolen by Butler. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Pass to Edey. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Porter looking it over. Outside Edwards. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good on the three. Here's Miller. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And the rejection by Smith.
He always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Now, here's Cunningham. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Edey gets the bucket. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Edwards. Here's Porter. Covered by Cunningham. With the fadeaway. Yep, it counts. Butler's got his second bucket.
Some players don't love this in-between level. Jimmy Butler making that mid-range look easy.
Here's Edey. Out to Miller. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Connects from three-point range. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Tries a three off the inbound. That shot misses. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 3.
The Mavericks, 12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Jaquez left side. There's Hero with the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feet.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Pippen. It's tipped. Cunningham on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now the Mavericks with it.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Pass to Jovic. They get it again. Miller outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miller's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Porter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Out to Miller. Cleveland moving it around. 5 to shoot. It's good. Cunningham's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
And smart choice by Cunningham, using the floater to get that one to go.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said, there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult. Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And there it is for him. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Here's he. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Pippen a screen. Now, here's Sharp. Still scoreless. The 19-foot shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Pass to Edey. Kicks it out to Hero. Miller with a wide open look. Offline with his three. Mavericks trailed by 9. Here's Edwards. Unable to get that one. Great defense that time from Hakeem. Porter with the steal. Outside Butler. Oh, Butler draining the three.
You can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
And here's Miller outside. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Outside Hero. There's the triple. Miller, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Miller. Hawkins left side. And stolen by Sharp. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Sharp. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Niang. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Miller outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Miller's got the first points in the second half here for the Cavs.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Back to Paul. Bank shot. No good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And he gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 9 points.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 37 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Good on the triple.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Inside. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Out to Miller from outside the arc.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And getting that large wingspan in the way and creating plays, Miller's basketball IQ showing through on that steal.
Ball right side. To the middle. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. The putback. Cavaliers with the rebound.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game? Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So it's the Mavericks now. A 12-point game. Pass to Butler. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Smith on the wing. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Hero, no good. Mavericks trailed by 12. Pippen with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Outside, Hero. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Smith. Poked away. The kick out to Cunningham. No good on the triple. And the Mavericks with possession. Pippen with a wide open look. Dallas no good that time either.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Back to Cunningham. Smith left side. It's rebounded by Dallas. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
You hear, Doris, Most people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Here's Pippen. Out to Edwards. Dallas moving it around. Butler from outside. No good on that one. The Cavaliers leading by 13. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Here's Edey. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Edey's got 5 points now this quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Left side, Butler. Pass to Pippen. Clock at 6. Fades and shoots. And it's Butler missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Cunningham for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got 12 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And so it's Cleveland in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy is
Your Cavaliers. 52, the Mavericks.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mavericks trailed by 16. Outside Butler. Pass to Pippen. Looking to get it going. Outside Porter. Outside for Pippen. And here is Duren. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Cunningham. It's Miller on the way. From outside, off the mark. With the floater. Edwards gets it done inside.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Edey. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Now Porter. Pass to Duren. Butler on the way. There's Porter with the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Butler with the ball. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
3 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Smith outside. Pass to Miller. Here's Edey. There's the double team with Pippen. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. Edey with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Miller. It's stolen by Edwards. It's Pippen on the wing. From past the arc. Another three for Dallas. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Down low. Hard earned by Butler.
That's the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, just putting in work in close range.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Miller with the ball. Pass to Edey. Out to Miller. From the arc. They get the rebound. Tipped away. It's stolen by Duren. Outside Butler. Dallas moving it around. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Now Cunningham. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Mavericks trailed by 10. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by Kamare.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Cavaliers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Pippen no good on the free throw.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Kicks it out to Hero. Miller outside. Cleveland gets it back. Smith outside. Pass to Miller. 4 on the clock. Here's Kamare. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.